If you can't wait for season 3 of JJK, here are 2 anime that will scratch that itch. And number 1 just might be better than JJK, honestly. I am petitioning for a readaptation. So let's get into it. Starting with number 2. Blood Blockade Battlefront. Now I've talked about this anime before and this is gonna be the trend. I've talked about the number 1 as well. But because JJK is on the horizon, I felt that this was pretty relevant. This anime is honestly like if JJK and Fire Force had a baby that had the personality of like Soul Eater. Very, very chaotic. So in this anime, the human world is overlapped with the otherworldly. And you've got a secret society handling outbreaks, eldritch threats, and city destroying fights. The powers are technique driven, so you have like blood arts and sigil-like abilities going on. And the fights are absolutely cinematic with the tone swinging from super hype to like very heartfelt. There's this one scene that like it chokes me up every single time. It's a lot more stylish than JJK. That's why I said, you know, if it had the personality of, let's say, Soul Eater, but that whole Exorcist versus Anomalies thing, yeah, it's completely spot on. But yeah, if this one sounds interesting to you, you can pretty much watch this one on all streaming platforms except for, I believe, Netflix. And finally, number 1. Kaisen. I'm not saying that it did, but I genuinely feel like this one had the same type of influence and probably inspiration as Bleach probably did. Can we please run this one back in today's age? Like, this one had so much potential, but because again, like you had Bleach out at that time, I feel like it just really didn't get the recognition that it genuinely deserves. But if you were to run this today, oh, everybody would eat this one up. Now I've talked about this one before, but again, since JJK is coming up soon, like bro, like this one follows that one to the T. Well, I guess it would be in reverse, but the formula is there with this one. They literally have a technique or a domain barrier like technique that is called Kekai. Now it's not a one-to-one technique, but I mean, bro, come on. Now, the reason why I would say that this one probably edges out on JJK is simply due to the power system. I mean, the story in itself is pretty good. I think it's a bit better than JJK, but the power system is a lot more tactical than JJK's power system, where I feel like it's a bit more raw, brute, overwhelming power. Regardless though, this one follows the formula to the T, and I honestly think it's definitely worth a watch, and it could probably hold you out until that new season of JJK comes up. So if this one sounds interesting to you, you can watch this one again on all streaming platforms except for Netflix. But those are just 2 anime that I think are just like JJK. I know I've talked about these before, but again, since we have that new season coming up, I think this is pretty relevant, and I think it's definitely worth a watch. If you know any more anime that are just like JJK, make sure you drop yours into the comment section and let's talk about it.